So this is my vlog number 2, and it's not even, well, it is kind of like day 2 because this is Sunday and I started my vlogging yesterday on Saturday. So listen, you're actually in Beyonka's playhouse. Wait, can y'all see that Beyonka up there? You see that? I got you like in the real playhouse because ain't nobody else in the playhouse right now, so you can come on in here with me. So we're going to chat real quick tonight. I'm just going to make this real quick little vlog because I have something to say about when the relationship is over. Oh my gosh. First of all, I've been in relationships. So for somebody that might watch this video and be like, well, how is she now? Because I've been in situations where I should have just went ahead and ended the relationship early on, or when I knew like, okay, enough was enough. But instead of me ending the relationship, I just continued the relationship, hoping and praying that things is going to work out. So I get my advice that I'm giving to you right now and the things that I'm speaking about from fucking experience, okay? So I cannot stand when people stay in relationships longer than what they should. Now, I'm all for the whole, like, you know, till death do you part, being in a relationship till you get married, to that good proposal. Nobody starts a relationship with hopes of ending. No one starts a relationship with hopes of it not working out. I understand that. I was one of those people. I'm still one of those people. I'm praying, Lord, please, when he send me my next relationship, that it lasts forever. Because I'm sick and tired of, you know, starting and stopping and starting and stopping. But I'm a firm believer that when it's over, it's over. My first marriage was 5 years. It was over after the first year. But I stayed in because I wanted to make the relationship work for my children. I said, no, I don't want my babies to be without their daddy. I don't want to have to raise them by myself. I don't want to be somebody's baby mama. I don't want to be considered divorced. I didn't want to deal with the labels. So I stayed in there an extra 4 years longer than what the hell I should have stayed in there. And then I got married again. Marriage number 2. 7 whole goddamn years. 7 years. It was over. You know what? It was over before it started. But my hopes and dreams and aspirations of being married and having that, you know, storybook fairy tale ass life, I said, you know what, even though this man is not the man that I desire for him to be, even though he's not the man that I like for him to be, even though he ain't doing the things he's supposed to be doing, I'm going to stay in this relationship. I'm even going to go ahead and just have faith and that things will get better and things will work out soon. So that's exactly what I did. I stayed for 7 years. Throughout those 7 years, I'm not gonna lie, we had some good times. He was my best friend. He was my best friend. Oh yeah, yeah. No, it didn't matter because we went through things that I should have ended the relationship on. Like in the beginning, when his baby mama, when he couldn't decide whether or not he wanted to be with me or his baby mama, and then he wanted to marry both of us at the same time, and then I decided, okay, well, I can't live without you and I can't live with you choosing her and me, so I'm gonna go ahead and try to take my life. When God decided to wake me up in that hospital and said, I'm giving you your life back, this is what you need to do. You need to get up and you need to live for your children. I should have took God's advice and just lived for my children and walked away from that situation, but I didn't. I went ahead and stayed in that situation, and I said I'm going to try to make it work because God loves marriages and he frowns upon divorces. So I tried to stay, but it was over. And you know, we can't go back in time. Well, I can't go back in time because, you know what I mean, it happened for a reason. It had a purpose, and the purpose was for me to be able to sit here and talk shit about some people that's still in relationships that need to be over with now. Okay? So, long story short, I've had 2 marriages, 2 divorces. I've stayed in relationships longer than I should have stayed in them, and it caused me a lot of pain. When you stay in a relationship past the point when it's time to say enough is enough and it's time for you to go your separate ways, bad things happen. Like you start to not like, I mean, first, let me give you the signs. Let me give you the signs of your relationship is over and you need to, you go that way, you go that way. Hasta luego. Let me tell you the signs. First, hasta luego might not mean nothing. So no offense to somebody that really speaks Spanish and they be like, bitch, you didn't really speak Spanish just now. Okay, I know I did. I just hasta luego, okay, because that's all I know. Okay, so sign number 1 that your relationship is over. You don't like the person you're in a relationship with. Bam. Ding, 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 ding. Relationship's over. You no longer like to be in the same room with that person. You know that person don't like to be in the same room with you. Okay, because it goes both ways, right? So if one of you, whether it's you or your mate, if you don't like to be in the same room with your mate, that person just getting under your skin, you just, oh my God, why is she here? Why is he here? Why is this happening? Ding, 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 ding. You need to go your separate ways. If you go in the room and you just can't wait to see your boo, but when you get in there and your boo be like, what's up? And keep it moving, and you don't feel that, oh my gosh, love that you felt when y'all was together and in love, the relationship is over. And either you're gonna go get counseling or you need to go your separate ways. If you've been at work all day long and you walk in the house and you just like, hey babe, and babe is like, hey, and keep it moving, relationship is probably over. If if it's your birthday, no, let's not say birthdays because people can fake it for the birthdays. If it's a holiday and you just waiting for your baby to come home because you just know they got something special for you, and they walk in the house and go straight to the bathroom and get in the shower and then get in their pajamas and go straight to bed and don't even really half-ass acknowledge you, that relationship is probably over. If you call your babe during the middle of the day and you trying to have a good conversation and the only thing they have a conversation with you about is the shit that they actually have to have a conversation with you about, like the bills, the kids, bills, work, things that they have to have a conversation with you about, if that's all they're having a conversation with you about, it's probably because they don't like you. It's probably because the relationship is over and they're holding on because you're holding on. And nobody wants to go their separate ways because no one wants to be by themselves. No one wants to be in a relationship. I mean, no one wants to be single. I don't want to be single. But I'm single for a reason. And I'm okay with that. Like, if I wasn't single right now, I would still be married to my second husband who wasn't shit. You know what I'm saying? I had to realize the relationship was over. So those signs that I'm giving you, I went through those signs where I just did not like him. I would come home from work and I'd just be like, why is he here? Oh my God, you know what? If you or your mate is irritated by little things that you do, like breathe, like if your mate is irritated that you're breathing and you can tell that they're irritated that you're breathing, relationship is probably over. If you're irritated that your mate is breathing, yep, relationship's probably over. If the way she breathes or the way he breathes irritates you, like, if that irritated you, that relationship is probably over. If you can't stand the way your mate's voice is, but it sounded so good to you in the beginning, the relationship is probably over. If you got to ask your mate to have dinner with you, to go out with you, to spend time with you, if you have to ask that, if you have to ask for those things, relationship is probably over. So I'm just going to give you this little piece of advice. You know that list that they always say you're supposed to fill out? You know, the good and the bad. Fill that list out. If the good outweighs the bad, go get some counseling. If the bad outweighs the good, go get some counseling. Say a prayer, have a conversation with your mate, and if it still don't go your way, you need to go ahead and move on with your life. Because the worst thing for you to do is to stay in a relationship that is over. Because you are literally going to be living your days out miserably. For what? Life is too short. End the relationship. Pray about it. Get clarity. Spend the rest of your days, hopefully they're years, months, all that good stuff. Spend it at least being at peace with yourself, with knowing that you made a decision that did not destroy your life. And I'm not saying divorces and breaking up is the best thing in the world, but it was damn sure good for me. And I think the best thing that I could have ever done was divorce my husband when it was time to leave, because I would be miserable. You can try, give it your all, pray about it, but if it's not going to work, it's not going to work. If she don't like you and he don't like you, you're just not going to like each other. So when a relationship is over, let it be over and go your separate ways. Alright, thanks for tuning into this video. I'm going to do a part 2 tomorrow night. Mwah. Good night, everybody. Yeah, I'm sure I want to stop.